Hi guys! Today I'm going to talk to you, and I've talked to you about this a little bit before. I'm going to talk to you about the relationship between Jorge Hernandez and his wife Paige. Now, the reason why I'm going to talk to you about it again, I've kind of talked about, relationships within my books. It's a general topic. But this time I'm going to talk with these guys, and of course, Jorge Hernandez in this book. And the devil will laugh. He was in the last few books I wrote, which if you go to my website, Mima and Fire, you go under series, you'll see the series. But this is my latest one, and the devil will laugh. Now, he meets Paige kind of a little earlier on, about 2 books before that. And I guess not kind of, just the 2 books before that. Anyway, and at the time, there's like this very strong connection immediately, and they meet under very unusual circumstances. And kind of dangerous, unusual circumstances, but it ends up working out in the end. But there's this sort of immediate attraction that's very strong. I think people like that. I think we like to believe that there's that sort of, maybe not love at first sight, but that sort of, intense connection right away. We like that. And I guess to a point, people have to believe that. They want to believe that. They, deep inside, have to believe that there's something more out there. And, this is a couple that connects for different reasons. It's not just a physical, strong attraction, but they have a lot in common. They both have big secrets in their lives. And they've lived very dangerous lives. They've committed murders, which is pretty big. Most people don't share that connection. Hopefully not, anyway. But, they've had very dangerous lifestyles. And they're both criminals. So it kind of goes to show, they always say there's the cover for every pot. Well, I don't know if that's the way I'd put it in this case, but yeah, it kind of seems like a weird saying. But anyway, you could definitely apply that to this couple. And there's a very strong connection throughout the books. They talk about some very serious topics. They are very open with one another. There's a sort of almost like a nonverbal communication that starts to happen between them as time goes on. They just kind of look at one another sometimes, and there just seems to be that sort of, I know what you're thinking, And if you have people in your life, it doesn't even have to be a significant other, but just a friendship. Different people in your life that you just kind of find that you just look at them and I know what that person's thinking right now. I know exactly what they're thinking. Happens a lot, right? Well, that's the kind of connection these two have very quickly. And there's just something really cool about their relationship. There's something fun, but yet there's a very realistic side. They deal with some of the same things that couples deal with. I'm currently writing the 11th book, which is the 5th or 6th book in this series. I think 6th. And I won't get into it, but there's some sort of very basic things that couples sometimes deal with as far as children and bringing kids up that kind of comes up that they have to deal with. And it's interesting to see sort of this extraordinary couple, this very dangerous couple that live this, very adventurous life, kind of having these very basic problems like the rest of us. Kind of cool, but the way they deal with it, of course, is going to be a little bit differently probably, but well, maybe not sometimes. Anyway, I won't get too much into that. I don't want to give anything away. I think that it's just that sort of lightning strikes thing that people like. And when they first meet, that's kind of how it is. She is in a situation where she's not so sure, and he is totally sure, and he's very bold. He's not obnoxious, and he's not, you're gonna love me, kind of. Not that anyone says that, but you know how some people are a little too aggressive, like they're too confident, they're too like, oh yeah, I'm all that, and you gotta have me. He's not like that, but he's very bold. He's very direct. He's no problem asking her to spend some time with him. he goes after what he wants, but he's also very charming, he's funny, he kind of brings it all to the table, so I don't know, it just sort of works out, and things progress from there very quickly. It's a really cool relationship to write about. It's a lot of fun to write about. It's really interesting because they're so different. Jorge Hernandez, very kind of hyper. He gets very passionate about things. Something happens, he can get very angry. He can get very upset. He's very extreme in his emotions. Whereas Paige is very calm. She's into meditating. He teases her about her meditation pillow. She's, she can keep very, almost too calm sometimes in various situations. And so it's interesting to see the sort of relationship that happens between them because of their very different personalities and how they react in different situations and how they balance one another. And that's a really cool part. They really balance each other well. But a lot of people have commented on their relationship, and that's why I'm talking about it again. How they really like Paige, they really like George. There's something about them together that just works for them. What do you think? Do you have a favorite couple in television, in books? Why? What is it about the relationship that you like? Do you think it's realistic? Now, I don't know, is this realistic? Or do we believe it's not realistic because we don't see it often or we don't strive for it? What do you think? Just curious. Go to Mima on Fire, check out my website, my Twitter, Facebook, I'm everywhere. Just pop in, say hello. Have a great day, guys. Bye.